Okay, this is a Milwaukee Road Baldwin S12 switcher diesel locomotive. I believe it was actually manufactured by Athearn as one of their blue box cars. It is on consignment at ShowMyHobby. The reason I don't have an exact exact model number for you is I've not been able to find the correct model number for this particular road number, which is 914. So what I suspect may have happened is, yes, this model was made by Athearn, but it may have been made for someone else. Currently, when I look up this model, I can find road number 912. And I believe it's Athearn model number 3075. But so far, I have not found a 914 Milwaukee Road Athearn. So, sometimes Athearn will make things and then maybe Bev-Bel acquired them and made their own paint scheme. And, other smaller companies similarly bought Athearn kits, adorned them the way they wanted to adorn them, maybe added some extras to them and so on and so forth, and rebranded them, resold them. So, as mentioned, I believe Athearn actually made the model, but I believe somebody else probably applied the paint job and the number. Okay? So, an Athearn 3075 for a Baldwin S12 Milwaukee Road locomotive, road number 912, is as close as I can get to trying to find out who actually manufactured road number 914. This particular model, which is consigned and doesn't have any handrails on it at all, okay? It has been equipped with Katy couplers. It has also been outfitted with a DCC decoder. And I looked, I didn't pay attention to the actual decoder number, but inside is a Digitrax. It's either an N or Z scale motor function decoder. And it has been programmed to road number 914 by the consignor. Okay? It has light functions, and they might be directional lighting. I'm going to turn that on here in just a moment when I move it. This is a video to show you how it works and that it is operational and is responding to DCC commands. It is not a sound-equipped locomotive, okay? There are no window films, and I don't believe there's an engineer or anybody inside the cab, which they are not. Like I said, there are no handrails present. And then I see that little piece right there in the back, which is open. And the lights, the LED lights, there are actual LED lights in there. They're kind of recessed quite a bit. A little overgluing and stuff like that on it. But it's a functional locomotive. So it'll be up for sale. And I made a replacement box because I didn't receive the original box. And I will probably print out the Baldwin S12 Athearn instruction sheet and include it with the model. And it'll be from that 914 car. But I'm in the process of completing the box. I mean, I've made the box, but I made another one of these boxes for a different locomotive, and I adorned it with some stuff on the outside. Now, in this particular version of the box, I'm going to let you know right now, I made it 1/16 of an inch smaller than the first version of this that I made. As a result, this locomotive fits extremely tight inside. There are no handrails on it, so that's a good thing, but it does mean that there won't be any foam on the sides, on the insides, because when I stick this in there, it is snug as a bug in a rug, okay? And it's very tight. So just be aware of that. I'll get some more pictures later when I finish the box, but I want to get this video made and get the listing started so that you can take an interest in this locomotive if you want it, okay? So let's get it started. So I'm going to turn on the light, okay, the front headlight, and there's no startup sequence, no sound, so let's just make it move. Speed step number 1, it does not respond on, and I think it takes maybe 5 or 6 speed steps before it actually moves. I can start to hear the motor turn. I'm at speed step number 7. Hasn't moved yet. 9, it's starting to move very, very slowly. You might can see it, okay? All right, so moving to step 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Now it might have some delayed start via the decoder. We'll see if it takes off and gets any faster than that. Right now it's at 16 speed steps. So I don't think it has a whole lot of momentum built into it. So I'm going to move it up to 20 speed steps. And there are wires everywhere on the inside. So I think the wiring job could have used a little less wiring, but they converted it. It is the old style thing, which has the power bar across the top, or used to have a power bar across the top. Somebody replaced it with a piece of copper wire to perform the same duty, yet make it a little bit easier for them to make sure it keeps constant contact with the power pickup mechanisms. And if you're familiar with the inside of an old blue box Athearn, you know it has a riser, metal riser that comes up out of the trucks, and then that bar used to make contact with it and transfer that power over to the motor. So that arrangement, the power pickups still come from the trucks. The risers from the truck are still there. The bar, the Athearn bar, isn't there anymore. It's been replaced. So when you get it, you know, it's simple to open up. You just pull the frame off of it, pull it apart on either side, and you can get right into it. Just pull it away slowly so you don't rip the wires out of the way. So I'm putting it in reverse, and again, we're at 10 speed steps. It's just barely starting to creep backwards, okay? And so we're at 15 speed steps. 17, 20. So it does have directional lighting. It might need some oiling. That could be wheels or gears. Right there, it might actually need grease as opposed to just oil. I did not look at that, but it sounds to me like you could use a little lubrication to try to minimize some of the noise that it's making. The squeaking part especially. But other than that, it's a good running locomotive, and from a distance it doesn't look bad. Probably a decent workhorse, a good yard switcher that you can use to run around on your layout. So I had a fair amount on this locomotive at the show. I'm gonna downgrade the pricing to, I'll put 125 on it, and we'll go from there. I mean, I've seen just the regular DC version available in the 40s. So somebody has already added some DCC to it, and it does still run. It runs good in my opinion. It is a little noisy, but other than that, it's good. There are a few things, there's no horns. Looks like there's something missing right here at the top. That could be the horn. Maybe that's just a blemish or something that's missing. Some scratches across the top. So, but again, don't quote me on those. I'm not sure what's missing from either of those places, but it looks to me like there's something missing. I've seen other DC only versions of the 912, and for whatever reasons, even though there's places for handrails and things of that nature, there are no handrails in the other ones that I've seen either. So maybe this one never had handrails to start with. Okay? All right, so that's it. Nearing 12 minutes. I'm going to put this up for sale, show an interest in it, and we'll go from there. Thank you.